banging, man. It's your boy Nutso. Mr. Get With It and get your face knitted. Reppin' that Q Borough, nigga. Flushing Queens, man. I'm out here with my motherfucking family. You already know what it is when you hear that. Ooh, hey, yeah, nigga. Screwball Radio with Black Poet and King Eric. Common, what up? This is what we do, man. Nutso, Queens. Was banging, nigga.
Yeah, it's your boy Life Pretty Long, live from the pandemic. Yeah, so keeping the vibes right. You know what I'm saying? We got Screwball Radio with your man King Eric, Black Poet. Shout out my man Common, you know how we do, you know what I mean? Screwball Radio, get in tune, baby. We out here, let's go.
Yeah, what up, man? It's your boy Common, man, Screwball Capo, and I'm here on Screwball Radio with my brother Black Poet and King Eric.
You know what it is? Escape the drippiest of Screwball. I'm here with the wildest and the grimiest, King Eric and Black Poet at Screwball Radio. Oh yeah, shout out my big bros for life, John Nitty, Kyron, Common, Blanche, Rest Easy, KL Hostel.
What's hood good with y'all? This your big homie, Prodigy Hood from the South Central Cartel. I'm tapping in with the homies, Black Poet and Eric Mossberg at Screwball Radio. Bang that.
What's up? This is Prince Power Rule, a.k.a. Marcano from The Leftovers, and you're listening to Screwball Radio with my man Black Poet and King Eric. Yeah.
What it is, y'all. This your player partner, the legendary Cocaine. And look, I want to give big ups to my East Coast family. Shout out to Screwball Radio, you dig? Man, big ups to Common, Black, Poet, and my nephew Eric Mossberg. That's what it is, Screwball Radio, Buddy Boys, the legendary Cocaine. We on that Monkey Wasn't Funky campaign, you heard? Man, keep it wiggling.
Screwball.
If you bugging my nigga, I don't hear nothing. For real.
Damn. This shit's crazy. Gotta stop fucking drinking that Henny. Smoking that weed. I hear voices and it sounds like pop asking me, yo, what's up with hip hop? All these niggas trying to live thug life. They didn't listen when I was spitting on the mic. All they heard was Machiavelli the Great. They didn't hear when I was coming in a positive way. Like keep your head up and Brenda with a baby. Niggas just love to think that I was crazy, but I was crazy smart. My mama ain't raised no fool. I spit from the heart. Black Panther shit mixed with street poetry. I had to hit, ayo, Poet. All these niggas is ass. If I was alive today, I would straight spaz. Damn, I hear voices in my head. Niggas that's live, niggas that's dead. Damn, I'm hearing voices. Gotta stop drinking that Henny. I know that shit's poison. Damn, I'm hearing voices in my head. Niggas that's live, niggas that's dead. I hear voices, and it sounds like Biggie asking me, what up with New York City? Why y'all niggas ain't putting up big numbers? African niggas bootlegging every summer. Yo, what the fuck? Y'all better get at them. If y'all niggas trying to go gold and platinum, you better start flipping over them tables like a nigga on the street and they trying to play you. But I know the game, everybody gotta eat. I respect the hustle, look how Diddy doing me. Looks like y'all niggas gotta go harder. And FYI, I'm pissed at Sean Carter. Damn, I hear voices, gotta stop drinking that Henny. I know that shit's poison. Damn, I'm hearing voices in my head. Niggas that's live, niggas that's dead. Damn, I hear voices, gotta stop drinking that Henny. I know that shit's poison. Damn, I hear voices in my head. Niggas that's live, niggas that's dead. I hear voices, and it sounds like the God, Rakim Allah, live Central Park. Done, you gotta make them follow the leader. When the rhythm hit them in the ghetto, then they gon' see ya. Voices, and it sounds like Eazy-E telling me these niggas is pussy. He's a G, arguing about St. Ides and OE, talking about how Dr. Dre owed me. I hear voices, and it sounds like Big Pun telling me it's so hard to be the one. Voices going through my head every day. I hear Run talking to D about Jay. I hear voices when I smoke that chronic. Big L got niggas hooked on Ebonics. Damn, what the fuck I gotta do? I just heard 30 screaming Brooklyn. So damn, I hear voices in my head. Niggas that's live, niggas that's dead. Damn, I hear voices. Gotta stop drinking that Henny. I know that shit's poison. Damn, I hear voices in my head. Niggas that's live, niggas that's dead. Damn, I'm hear voices. Gotta stop drinking that Henny. I know that shit's poison. God, Jesus, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got Slick Rick hollering at me in my head. Grand Poobah in my head. Motherfucking Treacherous 3. They all in my head like banging in my head. Kumo D screaming at me. Tila Rock, Cold Crush. It's crazy. It's just crazy. All the hip hop gods. Niggas that's live, niggas that's dead. Help me.
Cool hand.
What's the word?
Screwball Radio, episode 243. I don't know why it says 242 down here, but episode 243. Live and not direct, straight from the Matrix. Another Saturday night with your boy, King Eric, and myself.
Yes, sir.
Screwball Capo. What's going on out there, E? What's up, man?
Man, enjoyed another Saturday night. About to build up with y'all, man. About to play a lot of live music. We have a whole dope lineup of good music coming in. And I'm in good spirits, man. How about you out there?
I'm a G, kid. Always good to go. Shout out everybody worldwide if y'all tapping in with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the whole Man family, the whole Screwball family, all the low lives, all my brother lows out there, keeping the culture fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Everybody that been tuning in to us. Matter of fact, next month will mark 5 years since we started the show.
I thought we started end of September.
Nah, next month.
Or October?
Yeah.
That's big, man. You know, it was just the idea. You know what I'm saying? You came, you hollered at us, pitched the idea. You know, Poet convinced me to do the show. And now we here, man. Episode 243.
And mainly too, bro, that consistency is what is key. We've been consistent because we know we passionate about what we do and we love the game.
Yeah, of course. You know, mainly, you know, for those people out there listening, you know, this was something we created while the world was dealing with a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? We were the only platform at the time doing interviews, keeping people, you know, outside of the verses, you know? Outside of the verses, there was Screwball Radio. You know what I mean? Artists could still come on here and promote what they was doing, chop it up with us, and it wasn't in person. You know what I mean? Where a lot of radio shows shut down due to the fact that, you know, it was mandatory that it stay closed, you know, until further notice.
Right.
But you came up with a plan, and we made a way for, you know, people all over the world to still be able to listen to dope music on a Saturday night while the world was shut down. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. It was just a matter of taking what I already knew as a brainchild off the cuff radio and just, taking my expertise and branching it and pitching it to you guys. Because I was like, man, the Screwball brand is legendary. It's respected. But we would have just put people on the light to what you guys is doing and also share light to the underground and most people that's already coming in. So I felt we've been doing a great job with that.
Yeah, true indeed. We just keeping it consistent and not following anybody else. We stick to what we stick to. We do things how we do things, and that's what separates us from everybody. Whether you fuck with us or not, you know what I mean. You got to respect it. We're not here trying to follow nobody. It's Screwball the world. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, and not to mention that we also branched out into the sports and everything. We ain't hear a lot of people doing that, so that added another attribute to also a music show as well. And you start seeing other people going into that lane, so we got to credit Screwball Radio for being the spark that idea.
I mean, when you think of radio, when you're on the FM dial, they giving you all of that. They're giving you everything that's going on in the world, the politics, the sports. So, when I thought to do Screwball Radio with you and Poet, I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's the music that bring everybody here, we like to keep the people in tune with everything, you know what I'm saying? It's all about entertainment at the end of the day, whether it's sports, politics, the music, you know what I mean? It's one hand wash the other, Some people be out of the loop. Some people be blind to the truth. And, we like to shed light on the truth, you know what I mean?
And actually also, when we had Poet on, one of my favorite moments of the show was when me and you tried to explain to him the meaning behind OnlyFans. That was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that lets you know, Poet don't give a fuck about none of this shit, man. Poet do what he do, and not everything needs to be looked at, but when you look at that, it's just the world is, you know what I mean? People getting money, women getting money off OnlyFans, respect to them. But, it's another form of prostitution, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking the hustle. I ain't knocking the hustle, get your money, you know what I'm saying? But what are you teaching the younger women, the young ladies and the young girls that are growing up? What's the message? And hip hop in itself with the females too is, that's what they doing. They just promoting that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what are you teaching the youth? You know what I'm saying? What are you teaching the young women, the young ladies, the girls growing up? What are you teaching them? At least for us, when we was growing up, hip hop had a message. Even if it was in the street, you still learned something from it. If all you're doing is selling sex, and we know sex sells, you know what I'm saying? We know that shit sells. But that's all you teaching, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. And that's why I feel that our agenda was needed, man, because we provide that balance of commentary. And we say and talk about things that a lot of people didn't want to go and, tackle. And we give our point of view at it, but it was also what people wanted us hear, but they didn't want to say it.
I mean, people rather push the agenda than to speak the truth. You know what I mean? They're not trying to bring turbulence to what they're doing. They just going with the flow, and you know that's them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about real things because you know I myself am a father. You know what I mean? To two young women. You know what I mean? And you always got to tell the truth. You always got to tell them the realness. You know what I mean? It ain't all about that, you know. Like you think about it, right? You do the knowledge, right? Even when you on IG, half the women you see on there is naked. The other half is stripping on a pole or something. You hardly ever see the upliftment of the woman. It's usually the slander of the woman. You know what I mean? And, you know, they do it to themselves, you know what I mean? Because this is the profession that they choose to go, the route that they choose to go. Yeah, they're making the paper, you know. But when you think about it, a lot of those women that's out there doing that, they have seeds too. And what do the seeds see? What does the child see? Regardless if you showing it to them or not, you know.
Exactly.
So, you know, I don't know, you know, you're supposed to be a protector as a parent, you know, you're supposed to be you're supposed to guide them in the right direction. Yeah, money's important, but it ain't that important that you're going to sell your soul and, you know, just to go, you know. Like I said, I'm not knocking the hustle, but what are we teaching the youth? You know what I mean?
Exactly, because especially when we living at a time where we don't have no records like UNITYs or who you calling a bitch. You know that we don't have that type of messages with a lot of the women as well.
Now you got WAP and some other bullshit out there, you know, and it just goes to show, you know what I mean, like. You know, the women, you know, I get it, man. I get it. Fake eyelashes and all that bullshit. I get it. You know.
I get it.
I understand. You know, they're just trying to follow the trend. But, you know, let's raise the seed right, man. Let's point them in the right direction. You know. Getting money is one point of it, but that's not the right direction. You know. What you do with the paper is what matters the most. You know what I mean? But if all you're teaching your child is to get bent and take their clothes off, we heading in the wrong direction, you know. Same for the you know, the young man out there. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a preacher or none of that shit. But what do they see? You know, it's all about money, hustling. But there's other ways to hustle than to kill each other on the block for a little bit of paper. Get that education. And go do something with it. And especially, sometimes a lot of the youth, they go to school and they complete their mission with school and they come back to no opportunities, but you still got to use what you learned and create the opportunity. You know, you have all the information. You have the, you know, the do's and the don'ts of what to do with it. You know, and not saying nothing bad about, you know, with Trump and all that, but Trump giving people opportunities to go ahead and open businesses and do things, you know, and just taking advantage of the opportunity that's there.
Especially when we're in the new wave of capitalism, so to speak.
Yeah, you know. They said, you know, all we have in the hood is sports, drugs, and entertainment. You know? But if you're an athlete, go do your thing. If you're an entertainer, go do your thing. You know, if you're dealing with the D-Rugs, you know, you might want to think about that one. You know what I'm saying? Because all that brings jail and death. You know, some people got out of it. You know, some people lived to tell a tale. But at the end of the day, a majority didn't. And a lot of them are just living in a bathroom with a bed in it right now. You know? And being told when to eat, when to go outside, when they're going to get released. You know, life is better than that. But again, you know, a lot of us come from the struggle. And, you know, that was the way out. That's what was there. That was the opportunity that's given in the hood. That's given from the hood, you know. It's all in the decisions you make, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially with not being in the line of crime is not the way to go, especially with the way Trump is moving, with how he's sending national troops and federal agents and all these different territories like DC, and now they aiming at Chicago. So best not to be in that underworld right now. You know what I mean? It's best to get educated, get put on some game, and go the legal way, because you do not want to be involved in that tough fight.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. A lot of the people that I know that are successful in the businesses that they do, legal businesses, came from a hustler's mind. You know? So one thing I can say, you just gotta put the energy into something legal, but have the same mentality. You know what I mean? It's all about the grind, but it's about what you grinding. You know? Whether it's music, whether it's clothing, whether it's Bitcoin or stocks and trading, and whatever hustle you choose, you gotta have that relentless mentality of the hustle on the street. You know, look at 50 Cent, straight off the street. Look at him. Jay-Z, straight off the street. Look at him. You know what I mean? Look at Puff. You know, father was in the streets, but he still shared that same passion of the hustle. Although he's dealing with, you know, some things right now, but when you look at his legacy and what he did, that's all a hustler, man. You know, taking something out of nothing and making it something, you know.
And most importantly, not taking no for an answer.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, man. Anybody on the block that's doing their thing, we ain't taking no for an answer. We out here getting it. You know what I mean? We not trying to hear nobody tell us what we can and we can't do. We gonna get it. And this is the same mentality that people that came from the same places we came from and became successful. You know what I mean? The Young Jeezys. You know what I mean? The J Princes. You know, it's just you come from nothing. The Master P's,
Baby and Slim, Cash Money.
yeah, Cash Money. You know, and you take something that's not there, but you make something out of it, and you go global with it. You know.
Oh yeah, and of course, man, we gotta salute Eazy-E. It's his birthday tomorrow. Of course, he laid the primary blueprint for the independent hustle. So salute and happy birthday to him.
True indeed. True indeed. Yeah, man. You know, it's all in the grind, man. It's how you get up every day and you go get it. You know what I mean? There's 100 ways to get it. You just gotta find one or two that's legitimate and go for it, man.
Yes, indeed, man. And another thing too, I didn't touch on this last week, but I also want to say rest in peace to Dee for what's happening. She passed away, unfortunately.
Damn. I mean, you know.
And also, I think it's Armani. He passed away yesterday.
Who's that?
The fashion designer.
Oh, yes. I mean, you know.
Yeah, he was 91 years old. He lived a long, fruitful life.
I mean, when you think about it, is that long? You know?
Shoot, the way the world moves, it feels fast.
Yeah, you just gotta, you know, give thanks, you know, wake up and win. Tomorrow's not promised, you know, so you gotta make today count. Take care of yourselves too, man. Health is wealth, you know. I know as men, you know, we tend to overlook our health. But, you know, health is wealth, man. So always go check on yourself. Make sure you're right. Not saying take any vaccines and no poison like that, but, you know, health, mental health, all that is important, you know what I mean? Eating good, exercising. You know, exercising the mind, staying sharp, you know, and passing knowledge off to the next one, you know.
Absolutely. And what's going on in the sports world, man?
Yeah, man. I don't know if you was watching this week, you know. Dallas came around. Eagles gave them their first L, you know.
They actually put up a decent fight.
Yeah, it was 24-20. You know, I respect it. Same with who else played? I think it was the Chargers and Kansas City.
Yeah, the Chargers got the W.
Yeah, Chargers took that 27-21. I know a lot of people out there is Chiefs fans and shit. But do you think they're going to go there again this year?
I don't think so. Because a lot of teams are hungrier.
I don't know, but that boy, man, he could pull out a hat trick, you know?
Told my homies, oh yeah.
Pat Mahomes, you know, you can't count that boy out, you know. They might have started with an L, but that don't mean that they not gonna be in it.
Man, I'm telling you, man, he got that Brady energy, man. Like you can count him out. The next thing you know, you go take a nap. Game is tied up.
Yeah, you can't count that boy out. But I definitely want to see what, you know, where it's going to be this year. You know, definitely want to see what the Jets do this year. The motherfuckers been bums for a long time. Yo, New York Jets, man. I've been rocking with y'all for a long time, man. And y'all been disappointing me for a very long time.
It takes a lot of patience, boy.
Yo, and I tell you, man, listen. The funny shit, right? I'm talking to somebody. And they telling me like, yo, the Jets, they ain't won nothing since '68 or some shit like that. And I'm like, damn it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've been rocking with the Jets since Ken O'Brien was the quarterback. So what year was that? Like 87, 88. And their best year might have been 2005. You know what I'm saying? When they had Sanchez as the quarterback. That might have been one of their best years in my time. But we're going to see. We're going to see, man. We're going to see what the Giants do this year. We're going to see what the Bills do this year. You know? New York, you know?
Yeah, the last time they won, it was when Joe Namath was the Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, horrible. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely in a big drought. A couple decades in the drought. I just feel like the Jets management, they don't be looking to put their money out for somebody. Like, think about it. When they do put their money out, it's after the player done been washed up a little bit. You know, Brett Favre, you know, Mike Vick, you know what I'm saying? Flacco, you know, already past their prime, and then they want to bring them in. Because if you look at it, the backfield be young as hell. The backfield be young. Everybody be young, you know? And then they bring in these old ass quarterbacks, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, all right, they got the experience, but you know, I know it's been a couple years that went by, but I still feel if the Jets would have gave Kaepernick, you know, I'm still gonna mention him because he still would have been a great quarterback for the Jets or any team that would have picked him up, you know.
Yeah, it's like bringing the 2004 Buick to compete against a Ferrari in 2025. It's not going to work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just not. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And you taking the people's money. They buying season tickets. They out there every Sunday morning pre-gaming outside and coming to spend the paper. And y'all not giving them nothing to root for. You know? Like, yeah, come on.
Cheering for the other team. Because that's how it be with the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets is so terrible that people are like, oh, we're just gonna see LeBron in them. We don't care about the Hornets.
Yeah, but look, you know what it is too? I'm gonna tell you what it is too. Because you always gotta remember the worst teams get the best picks, right?
Right.
In the draft, they'll get the best pick. But then they go and fucking trade the motherfucker. Like, why would you even do that? It don't make no sense.
They be thinking future first round picks and a veteran. But in the same time, you need a star franchise right now. You need a point guard right now. You need a quarterback right now.
Yeah, like check it out. Like tomorrow, right? Look at all these games tomorrow going down. The Jets and the Steelers. You know, the Giants and the Commanders. Patriots and the Raiders. Patriots are still rebuilding after Brady left. 49ers. against the Seahawks. And I think they still got, what's his name? Geno Smith, who the Jets had. And the Jets let him go. And then he go to Seattle and do numbers. Young boy. That we could have kept him and built him up. But again, I feel like the Jets franchise don't be wanting to spend money on their line. They just want to get who they get and just play.
Nah, what they trying to do is they trying to be cheap. And it ain't just for the Jets, but also other teams. They try to be cheap. Then they gonna bank on the next go around, get another high pick. Bank on the next go around, get another high pick.
Yeah, but they get the pick and they trade them.
Exactly.
So what did you get? You know, shout out the Yankees, man. We take it to baseball. You know, shout out the Yankees. They've been doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They in the race. I don't know if they're in the wild card race, but I know they're in the race for the playoffs. They've been a solid team all year. A couple ups and downs, couple games they lost, but let's see where it goes, man. You know, I'm a Bronx Bomber all day. 365, 52 weeks in a year. And, you know, basketball season around the corner. Definitely want to see what that's going to look like. Definitely want to see what the Lakers going to look like. The Knicks. See what gets shaken up. What team's going to make the moves and become something.
It's going to usually be the teams that's not in the market like that. It's going to be one of the sleepers. Like, it usually be like the Utah Jazz or the Trailblazers.
I mean, teams, you know, like Damian Lillard going back to Portland. You know, definitely want to see how that turn out. Definitely want to see what the Phoenix Suns do. My people out there, man, y'all watch sports. Who y'all rooting for this year? Who's y'all team this year? You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to watch Phoenix. Definitely going to be watching the Knicks. And I want to see what the Lakers do, man.
We're going to see if LeBron got one less in the tank.
I ain't even looking for LeBron. I just want to see the moves that they bring. Who, you know, who's going to be playing out there with them. See the surrounding cast. You know what I mean? Because you know how I feel about homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Everybody be talking like he the greatest of all time, man. He's just a bum. He's a bum with paper, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever, and I'm going to say this again, and I've said it in multiple shows. Stop comparing him to the likes of Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. Let's just stop doing that. Let's put Steph Curry in the talks. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that.
And you could tell Steph is hungry, bro. Like he want another ring, even though he lost what's his name again?
Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Klay. Yeah, he lost Klay. I believe I don't know if they still gonna have Draymond Green though.
Yeah, they getting tired of Draymond. Draymond be wanting to fight motherfuckers every single time.
Yeah, he the new Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying?
he the new Rodman, Charles Barkley, Bill Lamb, and all them dudes.
Yeah, he ready to brawl out, man. Let's see Draymond Green.
But it's definitely gonna be interesting because then you have Anthony Edwards. He's the new blood that's, you know, turning the heads. I see him and Kevin Garnett. They had a little back. I mean, not Kevin Garnett, but Kevin Durant had a back and forth, which was funny. So you got a little rivalry building there. That's what I'm talking about. I like to see the rivalries come back.
I mean, there's always gonna be rivalries, you know what I mean? Kevin Durant's still my guy. You know. Westbrook, you know, he retired NBA. I think he's going overseas basketball.
Russell Westbrook?
Yeah. Yeah, you could look it up.
Shoot, that's where it's at. That's where the bread at right now. That's what makes Stephon Marbury out there. He like a god out there in China.
Yeah, I mean, but we'll see. You know, we'll see what happens this year with the NBA. But I know we've been chopping it up for a minute, people. Yeah, we about to get it started. We about to give you some heat. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. We got a lot of dope music lined up too.
Yeah, a lot of good music. And like I said, I keep my ear to the street. So you're not gonna be hearing no recycled shit that other radio shows is playing. We're gonna keep it funky. Everybody deserve the light. Ain't no gatekeeping on Screwball Radio.
No doubt. So yeah, we about to hit y'all with some heat, and we're gonna be right back with y'all shortly.
Let's go. Who hand, Screwball Radio, live from the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? And shout out our brother, man. You know, he be tuned in all the time with us. Hold on 1 second, man. Yeah, Derek Mallory from Minneapolis, St. Paul's, Twin Cities. Sir. Salute, homie. And everybody else tuned in.
So yeah,
let's go.
About to hit y'all with it. Let's go.
Noses. LeBronx, James, phone posits, stick wallets, ultramagnetic, trailblazing, type brolic, pop collars, accumulate top dollar, con artists, supreme knowledge, regime solid, qualify for war, reaches long, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, your arms too short to box with Bronx. I'm way above average, I reach the stars, street valedictorian, I speak for God. Voice of the people, lyrical dawn, ill-fashioned historian, achievement strong, thugged out to the max, my word is born, I'm located in the Bronx, amongst the goons, blood spill on the Ave, you can smell the fumes, there's a war going on, never get it confused, I'm outside on the front line paying my dues.
There's a war going on outside, better hide it, but it'll be a homicide, better hide it. But it'll be a homicide. There's a war going on outside. Better hide it, but it'll be a homicide. I went to my gun rack, pulled off the map.
Semi-automatic action, fatal attraction, overreacting, home invasion with the MAC-10, bipolar with thoughts of an assassin. I'm a Bronx nigga, recognize the accent. Fuck around and I'm John blazing. I'm a true Puerto Rock, skin complexion is Caucasian. I stay with them blades and them razors. Bronx bombers, I play for the majors. Never minor league. Let's rob a dope boy together. I break you off with a finder's fee. I'm the nigga that they trying to be. Low key, putting in work, building up a dynasty. I stand 6 feet tall, you ain't sizing me. Loudmouth nigga, real killers move quietly. Straight paper, LeBron, James, and Genesee. Word life is death to all my enemies.
There's a war going on outside. Better hide it, but it'll be a homicide. Better hide it, but it'll be a homicide. There's a war going on outside. Better hide it, but it'll be a homicide. I went to my gun rack, pulled off the back.
Teflon, Coyote.
Yeah. To all my peoples in the struggle. Yeah. Yeah. Smoother than Cool Whip on a cruise ship. If we was playing college ball, I'd be a blue chip. The truest to do it, no matter who exists. Never stop grinding, stock rising like my viewership. I'm moving with the speed of a cheetah. A pouring leaders, born leader like Braun, the bronze Jesus. Don Stevens and Crooks, they all need this. Trying to touch the world as far as my arm reaches. It's 4 in the morning, I'm laying wide awake. Angel and the devil debating, I'm trying to moderate. I wonder how many cry if I die today. Let the record show I was trying to change like Obama say. Cops pull you over for driving and blow your mind away. Kick your mama door and then talk to her any kind of way. They say that Trump was a sign that we in the final days. Biden just a mirror for what America trying to say. I'm saying to everybody out there in the world, stay up. To every man, woman, boy, and girl, stay up. To all my people out there in the field, stay up. If you working hard trying to pay your bills, stay up. To everybody locked up in the can, stay up. And you know you can't forget about your man, stay up. To everybody out there in the world, stay up. To every man, woman, boy, and girl, stay up. Yeah, didn't know it, but I was poor mama's boy. Sunday morning, we was common with the Commodores. Karma, chameleon, I'm a connoisseur. Cocaine moved in the house and we was common law. I used to pray for the time when they would wait for my rhymes. I'm on tour, now they waiting in line. I'm the type of nigga who don't need paper to rhyme. Just give me patience, I'ma give you something great for your mind. I'm like the brand new heavy, I stand ready. Keep the upper hand, the punches that land deadly. Lyrically Andretti, they ain't ready. Some flow as hot as the sands of Serengeti. Like a pterodactyl who terrifying rappers. Tear into your spine, cause a hairline fracture. I'm a paragon that's certified madness. High as an airline with marijuana gases. Stay up. To everybody out there in the world, stay up. To every man, woman, boy, and girl, stay up. To all my people out there in the field, stay up. If you working hard trying to pay your bills, stay up. To everybody locked up in the can, stay up. And you know you can't forget about your man, stay up. To everybody out there in the world, stay up. To every man, woman, boy, and girl, stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up.
Stay up right now.
Leftover dreams told me about.
Tried to warn me. Accurate puncher, pinpoint like acupuncture, still pack a thumper. Well aware that these cats don't love them, never slack a slumber. It's back to the dungeon if lacking become us. View the panorama scram, we like the last among us. Rare vinyl, air dyno, GT with the gyro. Still fight with a broken back, spinal. Back when showing and proving was vitalized, viral in a time and place where grit was the only road to the title. Gold Desert E got the tandem, I make your plans know. Bone density in my hand, hard as a ram skull. Flat black, fat cat raps, keep a can full. Flow through the train yard where the souls of the damn roam. Chess boxing with a sorceress in Santa Barbara. The pieces on the board look like candelabra. Phantom of the opposition, I'm the last survivor. God bless, shot of holy water and a splash of lava. Right, right. Take heed. Listen, leatherhead, we don't do the face paint here. Rappers looking like wax statues in a state of despair, I swear. Grilling me like your face ain't lit. Till I backslap a tag out your spray paint bed, yeah. I'm not a comedian or a fashionista. Hold no allegiances to the rats and leeches. I don't give a fuck who you voted for. All of them is pussy, I don't know what y'all was hoping for. Nobody can think anymore. Everybody drunk, I don't drink anymore. It's watch season, I ain't trying to link, not at all. Suckers talk spicy on their Instagram. You see them in person, they like your biggest fan. Fuck out of here, get bust with a bottle here. Be the mascot for who not aware, I'm out of here. One hand on the wheel and a fist full of model hair.
Yeah, low. Yeah, I'm about to get him on the line right now. Yeah, right.
Zone. Players only live once. On the road with it, worldwide with it. Complete the mission under all circumstances. Do what we gotta do. Get Max slow on the phone, man. Yeah. It started with a pot and a stove and a truck on the road with the load just to better our life. Whether wrong or right. Fork in the road, this the path that we chose. Where we go, it's a roll of the dice. This is our life. Which way do we go? This is the life we chose. All go, don't lose control. Don't be asking me how the fuck I got here. Like I would turn your dreads to a ball head. Paint the town red, bedrock, cave volcano to mop head. And make the block hot as a dragon's leg. Lines beyond fire, but the heart cold as a polar bear. Once we declare war killer, we don't fight fair. 2026 was a light year. I defy time ahead of you niggas a light year. Underground to the roots, pop a bottle of root. I pen a paragraph of jabs, chip the tooth of a soothsayer. Pyrex, vision, hard grams, couple ladders there. And the thing nose glove with the rings that Saturn wear. Aim with the beam, sniper fly out the wicked chair. And the blick pin trigger about as thin as an angel's hair. Above, so below, bars crack through the stratosphere. Zone zigzag, zig while I'm ducking the record. Started with a pot and a stove and a truck on the road with the load just to better our life. Whether wrong or right. Fork in the road, this the path that we chose. Where we go, it's a roll of the dice. This is our life. Which way do we go? This is the life we chose. All go, don't lose control.
This little merger, make sure you put official on it. I'm back from hibernation, I was laying dormant, living my life a long way from the pot and the stove. Now I'm on the road with loads, watch the plan unfold. Talking distribution, more Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston, moving units state to state. Life is like a dice game, we raising stakes. Big bank takes little bank. I've been hitting numbers, what the fuck y'all think? If it's head crack, James Harden step back. Underrated, but I'm Halliburton with the comeback. So get in tune, I'm a boss in every room that I step in. Wherever I go, I ain't never got a check-in. Eagles fly high, RLPC till I die. Just a code of honor, I abide by. Loud moves quiet, speeding in the fast lane for change. Not the money or the fame, but the whole entire rap game.
With a pot and a stove and a truck on the road with the load just to better our life. Whether wrong or right. Fork in the road, this the path that we chose. Where we go, it's a roll of the dice. This is our life. Which way do we go? This is the life we chose. All go, don't lose control. Zoom.
Go hard or go hungry. Black hoodie enterprise. It's a black hoodie thing you wouldn't understand. Oh yeah. That's what the fuck I came here for, Grace. Let's go. You ungrateful bastards, I taught you how to move. Even showed you how to win, you still proving you can lose. What the fuck wrong with you? Taking the harder route, get off your ass, get a job and take you the farther route. You're 30 plus now trying to pop off hard. Saying that you run the streets, broke bitch, go get a car. Shit ain't what it was, it's really kinda sad. I ain't coming out the crib unless we talking bad.
I don't do songs with rash cans, I do songs with whack ass rappers and fast cash.
You need.
I don't do songs with rash cans, I do songs with whack ass rappers and fast cash.
I've been gone for a minute, gave you a chance to catch up, but I'm back and you lacking, so I'm guessing you fucked up. Hands still nice though, the bar's still heavy, and I'm back rocking with S. Grace. So don't tempt me, I'll destroy y'all rappers, expose you as actors, cause I can't sit back where y'all got it ass backwards. Who you know nicer than one riddle than this? If I ain't in your top 5, you can suck my dick, little
I
bitch.
don't do songs with rash cans, I do songs with whack ass rappers and fast cash.
You need.
I don't do songs with rash cans, I do songs with whack ass rappers and fast cash.
Yeah, Screwball Radio.
A lot of fire still coming out there, man. Hitting on all cylinders.
What was that last song you played?
Oh, the last joint, it was the one you sent me from One Mic called Extra Unique.
Yeah. Definitely missing. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it's the Beanie Siegel and Jada joint. I'm gonna close that off with.
Nah, we mentioned another record. Definitely want to play that. Hold on, let me get that real quick. We gotta shed light. You know, it's Screwball. Bronche just dropped a record.
Okay.
I'm sending that right now.
Yeah, we about to pitch y'all with some more bangers real quick before we sign up out of here. Okay, got. All right.
Yeah, it's a little different, you know what I'm saying? But Bronche, you know, he the sleeper cell of Screwball. You know what I mean? He the gunner, you know. So pay attention. Go check him out. Go follow him on IG. Gunner, Bronche, 12th Street, 10th Street, 40 side, 41st side, Queensbridge, Harlem. Stand up. Give it to him, E. This is a world premiere. World premiere. Young GT, YGT, Bronche. Don't wind me up. What? Screwball Radio, live from the Matrix. Episode 243. In the words of King Eric, time for some action.
Sir. Yeah, well, I'm gonna play this record here first until the upload. I'm gonna play the Ice Cube record. He dropped the dope one today, and we're gonna follow it up with the Bronche, and we're gonna also hit him with the D Jones, Jadakiss, and Beanie Siegel to end it off. And of course, your joint too, of course, because you know you're part of the fam, you're part of the machine. So we got to end it with you.
Yeah, I want to say something too, man. That AI shit is doing a beautiful thing for Beanie. You know, Beans, you know, sounding good out there, man. One time for Philly. You know what I mean? Shout out State Property. Of course, the whole team out there. One time for Beanie Siegel, you heard?
Yes, sir. So yeah, we about to play these records here. We're going to catch y'all on the rebound next week. Same screw time, same screw channel.
Let's go, E. What?
Something exotic, putting makeup on her lips. I told her, don't you get none of that on this fit. All this come up is a blessing. Behind the 2 trucks is baddies in the Tesla. I handle all of this, God gave me the pressure. All this come up is a blessing. Hey, yo, slow dope, better than no dope. Get it steady, niggas go broke and get mad at you. Niggas pretty with me, she gon' get to a bag. And she hella pretty, slowed down and waited for niggas. They still wasn't ready, dropped weight, jumped out of coupe. I gave him hella Eddie, custom lover, shit say life, as soft as a pelly belly. You just want away the things they always tell me, put my feet
none of the things I say. That Benz leather is a different place, especially when your dreams are so far away. You wake up like it's real today.
Payment expensive, that's the risk. Something exotic in this leaf that I twist. Something exotic, putting makeup on her lips. I told her, don't you get none of that on this fit. All this come up is a blessing. Behind the 2 trucks and baddies in the Tesla. I handle all of this, God gave me the pressure. All this come up is a blessing.
Yeah, don't let the drip fool you. Them niggas shit doodle. Pasta and lead, I put a bullet in your noodle. Gotta kill them, cause if you don't kill them, they'll sue you. Fuck it, if I get caught, just sell my shit to Hulu. Song when I gear up, I'ma let it flare up. These fructose niggas, full of that corn syrup. High in the mix, try and see what they can stir up. Blaming everybody except the guy in the mirror. You know anything about a brick, you know grinding. You know anything about a lick, you know timing. Don Julio, Reposado, throw the lineman. $185 on the wrist, no diamonds. What's up?
Expensive, that's the risk. Something exotic in this leaf that I twist. Something exotic, putting makeup on her lips. I told her, don't you get none of that on this fit. All this come up is a blessing. Behind the 2 trucks and baddies in the Tesla. I handle all of this, God gave me the pressure. All this come up is a blessing.
Yeah. Since a youngin', all I ever been was solid. I rose from the dirt without a stain on my collar. Been getting cash money since baby was pushing pride. Fake friends like full court, they changed for $1. Only roll with young demons with my bloodline. All I gotta say is eating you a plate and it's drop time. Yeah, listen to me, family. I'm connected to the street, and all the youngins understand. Niggas slide through your block in that bombed out cam with a switchy on the swing, quick to give it to your man. Yeah, shit get different over here. We ain't missing over here. Yeah, we blissin' over here.
Payment expensive, that's the risk. Something exotic in this leaf that I twist. Something exotic, putting makeup on her lips. I told her, don't you get none of that on this fit. All this come up is a blessing. Behind the 2 trucks and baddies in the Tesla. I handle all of this, God gave me the pressure. All this come up is a blessing.
Before hip-hop, niggas smoke rocks. Before hip-hop, my uncle had a drop. Before hip-hop, homie stood on the block. Before hip-hop, people smoke weed. Before hip-hop, I'll get you what you need. Before hip-hop, pimpin' was gone. Before hip-hop, bitches was on. My style was hostile, your style was docile. I pull them Glocks out, got the box out. I grab the rebound, I claim the beat down. The guppy, he drown, cause homies decline. My pronouns would throw rounds, heartbeats would slow down. Where's the showdown? Your hood is a ghost town. I'm a ghostbuster, hit you with the whole cluster. Turn you into mustard, General Custard. Chief Blackfoot, kick a black rock. Cause somehow they responsible for crack rock. Somehow they wanna blame it on hip-hop. Before I could talk, they used to crib walk. They used to roll dice. They used to flash ice. Fuck with a chick, she'll cut your ass twice. They used to pay the price. They used to go to jail. Hip-hop ain't the reason why we catching hell. Before hip-hop, girls got knocked. Before hip-hop, that pussy used to pop. Before hip-hop, they was on Molly. Before hip-hop, niggas caught a body. Shit. Yeah, right. You fucking with it. What you talking about? They tell you and me it was was lots of unity in the black community. That shit is lunacy. They tried to ruin me, got me for my jewelry. What they did to me, police got immunity. Early 70s, got him for his leather piece. Khakis hella creased, it was lots of jealousy. Boys' bathroom was like a platoon. The girls' bathroom was like a saloon. Squabbles all year, September to June. Niggas on weed, water and shrooms. Niggas OD'd, had gangs and goons. Down the center coons, straight to the moon. Niggas would holler, give me $1. He wanted more than $1, didn't take no scholar. Yeah, motherfuckers had the Chevy Impala. And they crashed out like, fuck you, your honor. It all happened before they start rapping. If they say I'm lying, motherfuckers is capping. Niggas be crying like they was the captain. But I don't give a fuck, hand that bitch a napkin. They mad at the mirror, but the mirror don't lie. Before hip-hop, it was a drive-by. Before hip-hop, niggas used to die. Before hip-hop, mamas used to cry. Drive-by, before hip-hop, niggas used to die. Before hip-hop, mamas used to cry.
If you soul never the cross me, if you soul never the cross me, we got that thing, we let it bang. Shot the pussy guns and we play no games. We got that thing, we let it bang. Shot the pussy guns and we play no games. Some boy a hype and talk up, tell me John reach them down. Who say everything done gone, so ain't no fi talk about. Hey, your cause if all look her knocky, all but I be test the boss man, you see no tomorrow. Tell the pussy say we ready. If I want them come for war, but we're gonna spin your belly. Breathe, we keep it calm and cap it steady. Everything is everything until the tension get heavy. Menace to society and box with the desi. With a old dog mind, any minute me a shell it. Cut out twice tongue before the people run you tell it. Trigger finger work out, body count progression well. Tell them real bad man don't play. Shop with me 9 and make up it make a day. Want to be a shattering second in your face. Shit, today wasn't just a good day. If you soul never the cross me, 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 we got that thing, we let it bang. Shot the pussy guns and we play no games. We got that thing, we let it bang. Shot the pussy guns and we play no games.
Closed caskets, black jackets, and automatics. I'm for the rapture, closed caption, I bury rappers. Still gritty, New York City, we still litty. Fuck with me, Gillette razor, buck 50. You're attempt murder, I'm a straight homie. About to fill the cemetery with more bodies. Gun clappers is known factors, they all actors. Disappear in thin air, it's all magic. Broad day, bronze shades, gunplay. Rapid fire, foreign cars, screeching tires. RIPs, burning candles and lit lighters. Black dress, black suits, black choir. We already know you ain't with it. We know you saying who did it. That's why we ride on these niggas. You ain't with us. You get the picture, I will hit you. They'll come and zip ya. Then wind me up. I'll get the pump and kill all these niggas.
If you soul never the cross me, if you soul never the cross me, if you soul never the cross me. If you soul never the cross me, we got that thing, we let it bang. Shot the pussy guns and we play no games. We got that thing, we let it bang. Shot the pussy guns and we play no games. If you soul never the cross me, if you soul never the cross me, if you soul never the cross me. If you soul never the cross me, we got that thing, we let it bang. Shot the pussy guns and we play no games. We got that thing, we let it bang. Shot the pussy guns and we play no games.
part-time hobby rapper. Straight back slapper, mumble rapper. I'm from the land where bars matter. Boom bap in the booth, flames shatter. 30 in a stick, aim at 'em. Everything vivid through Ralph Lauren lenses. E-class, 4matic Benzes. Enter the terror dome. Caution when you enter. Expand different ventures. The most sinister. Vultures and silverback gorillas. Society's menace, a public enemy. Plenty Henny and smoke. Jealousy and envy. Keep a semi next to me. Authentic pedigree. Got my degree from the school of hard knocks. A chip off the old block. Straight out the boondocks. Camp Crystal. Where killers keep a pistol. Shells whistle. Turtle bliss to hit you. Left critical. Streets will manipulate you. Leave you sauteed vegetable. You expendable.
The rate is phenomenal. All disrespect the tenant. All my niggas getting money, that hustle in hallway. The rate is phenomenal. All disrespect the tenant. All my niggas getting money, that hustle in hallway.
I stay strapped with my Kodak black. Got Migos in the clip. Little Uzi have you floating off that little yachty. Silencer for the mumbling. Brown water got the stomach bubbling. They ain't nothing but some riffraff. Get you hit like Young Thugger. Noriega body in the trunk. Got 21 Savages. Rockin' 2 chains. Fetty Wap make a G easy. Make it snow like Jeezy. Everything Gucci, keep it sawed off. Little pump burning J's in the hood. Leave you wheezy. Any straight A boogie with the hoodie. Truck jewels like Santana. All black bandanas. Screwball in the building out the desert with twin eagles. Crushing little Zans to dust. Ashes to ashes, blazing designer fashion. Get stomped in some scuffed up Timbs. Bear witness to the realness. New York pissy staircases, 5,000.
All disrespect the tenant. All my niggas getting money, that hustle in hallway. The rate is phenomenal. All disrespect the tenant. All my niggas getting money, that hustle in hallway. The rate is phenomenal. All disrespect the tenant. All my niggas getting money, that hustle in hallway. The rate is phenomenal. All disrespect the tenant. All my niggas getting